Lakefront Forecast brought to you by DeFore Realty. We know lakefront real estate.
At Parker's Kitchen, we go big, like our huge, crunchy, juicy, never frozen chicken tenders with an extra large serving of Parker's signature sauce. At Parker's Kitchen.
Live from Augusta, you're watching News 12, first at 4.
Happening now, we're tracking thunderstorms across the area this afternoon. Good afternoon, and thanks for choosing us. First at 4, I'm Zana Halliburton, joined by First Alert meteorologist Emily Acton. Emily, storms are in our area. How long can we expect these to last?
Well, for today, they're going to last for at least the next couple of hours through the evening for us. So if you have any outdoor plans, make sure you have that rain gear. Here's a look from our Grovetown camera. This is kind of looking towards the Thompson area. We're seeing just a heavy thunderstorm, lots of heavy rainfall right there, that little bit darker color. That's indicating that we're just seeing heavy rainfall again over around Thompson. But the main story right now, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Burt County that goes until 4:15. But honestly, taking a little bit of a closer look at it, it's really starting to kind of push more into Jenkins County. So again, something that we will have to keep a close eye on. I said Jenkins County. I don't think that was the correct one, but anyways, we're going until 4:15 here. Again, radar indicated strong wind gusts and hail possible, but we're still tracking heavy showers over in Barnwell, Bamberg counties here. So again, this is going to be the story as we go throughout the next couple of hours, Zana. But once we're done with that, we still have more rainfall coming this week. I'll tell you when coming up.
Breaking news within the last half hour, a man has been arrested for attempted child molestation in Grovetown. Police say 34-year-old Marcus Brown allegedly started talking with who he believed to be a 14-year-old girl on social media inappropriately. Authorities say he was arrested at a location he told the victim he would be at. Brown was booked into the Columbia County Detention Center. We've requested his mugshot from officials. New updates first at 4. A woman who is pushing to get Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams to all they do there. New updates on the ongoing construction project on Broad Street. Today, the engineering department is expected to ask for more money to cover the cost of the project. The work on Broad Street and St. Sebastian Way started 4 months ago, but since then, businesses say there have been issues with parking. Coming up tonight on News 12 at 6 o'clock, your Sydney Hood spoke with a business owner about how he's adjusting to the changes. Also in commission, new updates on a proposed outdoor urban adventure center. Officials say the application and permitting process is underway. This is video of what it could look like. It would include a climbing and zipline tower, a 2-story climbing challenge course over the Freedom Bridge, a scenic observation deck, rentable donut boats, and more. They expect for it to be open in spring of 2026. If approved by commission, it'll go to full commission next week for approval. Developing today, a former Richmond County teacher arrested on sexual exploitation of children charges. Columbia County deputies say Ryan Manley had 40 images of child sexual abuse material. Manley worked at the Richmond Hill K-8 school as a social studies teacher. His last day at the school was back in May. New information as deputies search for a suspect in connection to a shooting in Augusta. This is video from the area where deputies say 2 people were shot last night on East Beulah Street near May Park just after 11:15. Authorities say a man and teen took themselves to the hospital and will be okay. Deputies say the suspect left the scene before they arrived. New updates to a story we first brought you last week. Police say 3 people now face charges in connection to the shooting at the Oglethorpe Mall in Savannah. The Chatham County District Attorney says 2 of the suspects are under the age of 18. They face multiple charges, including murder and aggravated assault. Multiple people were injured, and 1 woman died after suffering a medical emergency. Mall officials say their center has a security program, but they do not discuss those publicly as it could compromise their effectiveness. One businessman says he's willing to offer a reward to help find more people responsible.
Everybody wanted to blame the mayor, the police chief, the city council, and that's easy to do. And I tell them all, go to Walmart, buy one of those little pocket mirrors and look in it, and you'll see what the problem is us.
The 3 suspects have been denied bond. The Savannah police say they're still searching for more suspects. New within the last few hours, a Myrtle Beach safari owner featured in the Netflix series Tiger King is sentenced to federal prison. Doc Antle pleaded guilty in November of 2023 to conspiracy to violate the Lacey Act and conspiracy to launder money. Court documents show Antle made thousands of dollars in payments to transport animals from all over the country. Antle will face 1 year in federal prison. New first at 4, Georgia Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones is releasing his campaign to become the state's. Amazon Prime Days are back this week. We're on your side with advice on how you can avoid scams, Emily.
Well, we're tracking scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Special weather statement issued for portions of Jenkins and Screven County, and I'll have a check on what all you can expect this evening and the next 7 days coming up.
Time and Temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team.
Hi, I'm Deborah Alfarone. Spring storms are ravaging the South.
The all-new local news live streaming app. Search LNL. Always streaming, always free.
Create your perfect room for
Now, your First Alert weather with meteorologist Emily Acton.
Well, we're tracking showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. That's going to last into our evening. Right now, we have a severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Burke County. That expires in 4 minutes. And honestly, the most heavy part of that storm is moving into Jenkins and Screven County. So again, if you hear thunder, make sure you go indoors. And tomorrow, we're going to see that rainfall again, but we're also going to see the heat return for us. We're going to feel like the triple digits several hours throughout the day tomorrow. So make sure you are staying hydrated and have a good way to cool off before those showers arrive. That will definitely help us out. But again, this is kind of what we're looking at. Tomorrow morning, starting off dry, so things look good if you're headed out the door. But do not forget that rain gear, because by the time we hit probably noon, maybe 1 p.m., those scattered showers and thunderstorms will start to develop. Here's around 4, we can see some heavier showers and thunderstorms in our area, and then that's going to become a little bit more widespread throughout our evening, and some of those storms could be on the strong to severe side. We have a marginal risk out for all of our counties here in the CSRA. That just is telling us, hey, there's a chance for a strong to severe thunderstorm to happen. Main threat's going to be strong straight line winds. So here's kind of what that looks like. Again, for your Wednesday, all of our counties here are under that risk, and that even goes into our Thursday afternoon as well. Almost all of us here in the CSRA under that marginal risk as well. 60% chance of showers Wednesday. Wednesday's definitely going to be our highest rainfall totals for the week, but Thursday, we're still going to be tracking those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Same for Friday. Things look a little bit better by the weekend and the start of next week, but man, those temperatures are warming back up, Zena.
Okay, thanks for that, Emily. We have a safety alert for you. Today kicks off Amazon's Prime Day sales, but there are some scams you need to know about before shopping for those deals. Some of those include watching out for gift card scams where you want a prize. Another is a notification saying there's been a price adjustment on something you bought and is now cheaper, and they'll offer you a refund. If you receive a message, check your order status on the Amazon app or website. Coming up on News 12 at 6 o'clock, your senior investigative reporter Liz Owens is on your side with more advice as you shop around this week. New updates on impacts of President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill will help expand training for firefighters in Columbia County. How it'll help them grow their skills needed to give back to the community.
And we're looking at rain chances continuing as we go throughout the work week. We actually have a marginal risk out for your Wednesday and Thursday. I'll have a check on this and a look at your 7-day coming up.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group.
Today.
Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. In the next couple of days, we are tracking showers and thunderstorms for us. Both Wednesday and Thursday, we actually have a marginal risk out. That's level 1 out of 5 for that chance for a strong to severe thunderstorm. So here's what we're looking at. Overnight tonight, calm, dry start to your Wednesday, but once we hit around 2-3 p.m., those showers and thunderstorms are really going to start to pop off, and some of them could be on the strong to severe side. So again, pay close attention if you have any outdoor plans this tomorrow. Make sure you have that First Alert Weather app downloaded and are checking the forecast before you go out and do any outdoor activities. Same for Thursday. 92 though, going to be that high temperature Thursday. We'll bump back up to 93 Friday. Those rain chances will be a little bit less in coverage. Once we get into the weekend though, things are looking hot but mostly dry, so hopefully people will be able to go out and enjoy the pool or some way to cool off outdoors, because it is going to be another hot weekend, and next week still tracking pretty hot. But hey, Zana, it's July. This is going to be the regular programming for the next at least month, if not two.
I think we're getting used to this routine. Thanks, Emily. Crews started work on the Grovetown trails at Itchy Creek today. The trails will be closed until Friday as the boardwalk is being repaired after damage from Hurricane Helene. You're looking at footage from the trails as crews began their work this morning, so just FYI in that area. We have a new update on a program coming to Augusta Tech, helping firefighters learn new skills. Columbia County Fire Rescue says it's partnering with the college to provide degrees for firefighters. Firefighters can complete 64 credits over 5 terms to receive certifications, including Emergency Medical Technician and Firefighter 1 and 2. It'll also include a combination of academic instruction, hands-on training, and real-world clinical experience.
You think about the decisions that they make in emergencies. It's life and death, right? And so we wanted to promote the fire service, to attract better candidates, retain quality candidates by allowing them to grow in their education.
The Augusta Fire Department also has a program with Augusta Tech. Today, police officers meeting with neighbors over a cup of coffee at the Chick-fil-A in Aiken. The Aiken Department of Public Safety's goal is to break down barriers between police and the community. Today's event allowed people to voice concerns and ask questions.
In Aiken, I think our bond with the community isn't something that lacks. We have a good relationship with the community here, and this kind of just improves it. We're being transparent with them all the time, basically, and we like to, sit down with them, talk with them, and this kind of opens up that element a little bit more.
She says they try to do this at least once every quarter. So if you didn't make it to this one, there will be another one. McCormick County Schools is having a registration day Thursday. It'll be in the McCormick Middle and High School gyms from 9 to 5. Every student needs to go to registration to learn about class schedules and other back-to-school information. Families need to bring proof of residency, updated contact information, and completed enrollment forms. McCormick is also implementing a clear book bag policy for every student. The policy, along with examples, will be available at registration. On today's Grant Me Hope, we introduce you to a 16-year-old who loves being outdoors and riding his bike. He's looking for a loving adoptive family who will provide him a supportive and loving environment.
My name is Shadell and I'm 16 years old. I play quarterback for my school. My hobbies are to meet new people and try new food. I love to hang around with grown-ups, not kids. They have a better mentality. When they talk, they know what they're talking about. I work at Dollar Tree. I work 5 or 10 hours a day on a weekend. I'm trying to get a second job, work after school. Probably work at Food Depot or McDonald's again. I only have 2 C's. I'm trying to bring that up. I got 80s. My math, that is 79, and my health is 79. When I was younger, like 5 or 6, I joined flag football, so I was scared to get tackled by somebody. When I got older, I learned that just stay out of people's way and they won't tackle you. I wanted to be a fireman. I like helping people. That's why I've been doing that since I was younger, helping people. What adoption means to me is somebody taking you to loving them and treating them how you want to be treated if you was a kid. And showing them that life is better than you think. My name is Shadell and I'm 16 years old.
News 12 is a proud partner with the nonprofit Grant Me Hope. The organization works to find homes for older children in foster care. You can learn more about these amazing kids on our website. Just search Grant Me Hope. We're back after a break. Breaking right now, a shutdown on I-20 is causing
Stay
delays.
connected to the team you trust your way.
We have a safety alert for all of you mom and dads out there.
Get breaking news and investigations here on the WRDW News app.
We're tracking strong to severe.
Get instant forecasts with real-time alerts here on the WRDW First Alert Weather app. And stream live on your TV here or watch anytime on your schedule.
We're covering breaking news out of Augusta.
Download all 3 for free. Stay connected to WRDW wherever you are.
I was in a motorcycle accident and I broke my leg. They wouldn't even do surgery on me for 2 months until the swelling went down. I still have to pay bills. That's what I was worried about. So I just got on the phone and I called Austin Jackson. They were very good, professional. The settlement that I received was life-changing. All my bills are paid and I'm doing well. Get Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
You know what our kids don't want? Our Physicians Mutual.
Well, we're still tracking showers and thunderstorms as we go into our evening, and very heavy thunderstorm right now going over in Bamberg County. Lots of lightning. Make sure if you hear thunder, you are going indoors, and that's going to be the trend throughout the next couple of days. Unfortunately, we do have that marginal risk out as we go throughout the day tomorrow and even Thursday. Today, general thunderstorms, but like we just saw about 30 minutes ago that we did have a severe thunderstorm in portions of Burt County. Again, hopefully that was kind of the only one that we will see today, but that might become a little bit more common tomorrow afternoon.
For your free info kit and Final Wishes planner. Physicians Life. Simple, affordable coverage. Because the last thing you leave should be a gift.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Well, we're still tracking showers and thunderstorms as we go into our evening, and very heavy thunderstorm right now going over in Bamberg County. Lots of lightning. Make sure if you hear thunder, you are going indoors, and that's going to be the trend throughout the next couple of days. Unfortunately, we do have that marginal risk out as we go throughout the day tomorrow and even Thursday. Today, general thunderstorms, but like we just saw about 30 minutes ago that we did have a severe thunderstorm in portions of Burt County. Again, hopefully that was kind of the only one that we will see today, but that might become a little bit more common tomorrow afternoon and Thursday afternoon. So something we're going to keep a close eye on here. And this is kind of what we're anticipating the radar to look like as we go throughout the day tomorrow. So things are going to clear out overnight, starting off the day tomorrow dry, but have that rain gear with you because you're going to need it by the time we hit around 1, 2 p.m. Scattered showers and thunderstorms will make their way into our area. Here's a look at the next 7 days, though. 93, that average high tomorrow. We'll see the upper 90s by the time we get into Sunday and Monday next week. Those rain chances will start to decrease for the weekend just in time, Zane. I'm happy that those rain chances are going to kind of get out of here by the time we want to enjoy the nice weather.
That sounds good. Me too. Thanks, Emily. We're back after a break.
This is Mike Costello.
Help you save.
You're watching News 12, first at 4. Continues.
Happening now, we're tracking thunderstorms across the area this afternoon. Thanks for joining us first at 4. I'm Zana Halliburton, joined with First Alert meteorologist Emily Acton. Emily, it's just been a busy time this summer. It seems like we're talking about the heat, we're talking about storms, we just need to keep the rain gear close by. It's what you've been telling everyone.
Yeah, definitely so. I think some of these afternoon showers are welcomed. Here's a look right now from our Grovetown camera. This is kind of looking more towards Thompson, but we're seeing some darker clouds and again rainfall this afternoon, but like I was saying, it's helping us cool off a little bit. High temperature this afternoon was in the upper 90s, but we've had that rainfall really cooling us down. Over in Bamberg County right now, lots of heavy rainfall and lots of lightning embedded with that storm, but things are looking just very hit or miss throughout the rest of the CSRA, and that's going to be the trend as we go throughout the rest of the afternoon and even into our evening for us. But once we go throughout the day tomorrow, might become a little bit more widespread, so make sure you have that rain gear and you're keeping it with you. If you want to maybe take your furry friend out on a walk tonight, check the radar on our First Alert weather app so you know exactly where the rainfall is, because again, it's very hit or miss. You might be okay if you're in one city and the city over from you is not. So again, make sure you have that downloaded, Zaina. But I'm going to take a look at what we can expect throughout the next 7 days coming up.
Thanks, Emily. New within the last hour, a man has been arrested for attempted child molestation in Grovetown. Police say 34-year-old Marcus Brown allegedly started talking with who he believed to be a 14-year-old girl on social media inappropriately. Authorities say he was arrested at a location he told the victim he would be at. Brown was booked into the Columbia County Detention Center. We've requested his mugshot from officials. New updates first at 4. A woman here at home within the last few minutes. Commissioners approving money for the ongoing construction project on Broad Street. Officials say the cost is to help replace unsuitable material and for water and sewer issues. It also will help with roadway improvements. This will now head to full commission for approval. Coming up tonight on News 12 at 6 o'clock, your Cindy Hood spoke with a business owner about how he's adjusting to the changes. Also in commission, new updates on a proposed outdoor urban adventure center. Officials say the application and permitting process is underway. This is video of what it could look like. It would include a climbing and zipline tower, a 2-story climbing challenge course over the Freedom Bridge, a scenic observation deck, rentable donut boats, and more. They expect for it to open in spring of 2026 if approved by commission. It'll go to full commission next week for approval. Developing first at 4, a former Richmond County teacher arrested on sexual exploitation of children charges. Columbia County deputies say Ryan Manley had 40 images of child sexual abuse material. Manley worked at the Richmond Hill K-8 school as a social studies teacher. His last day at the school was back in May. New information today as deputies search for a suspect in connection to a shooting in Augusta. This is video from the area where deputies say 2 people were shot last night on East Beulah Street near May Park just after 11:15. Authorities say a man and teen took themselves to the hospital and will be okay. Deputies say the suspect left the scene before they arrived. New updates to a story we first brought you last week. Police say 3 people now face charges in connection to the shooting at the Oglethorpe Mall in Savannah. The Chatham County District Attorney says 2 of the suspects are under 18. They face multiple charges, including murder and aggravated assault. Multiple people were injured and 1 woman died after suffering a medical emergency. Mall officials say their center has a security program, but they do not discuss those publicly, as it could compromise their effectiveness. One businessman says he's willing to offer a reward to help find more people responsible.
Everybody wanted to blame the mayor, the police chief, the city council, and that's easy to do. And I tell them all, go to Walmart, buy one of those little pocket mirrors and look in it, and you'll see what the problem is. It's us.
The 3 suspects have been denied bond. The Savannah police say they're still searching for more suspects. New within the last few hours, a Myrtle Beach safari owner featured in the Netflix series Tiger King is sentenced to federal prison. Doc Antle pleaded guilty in November of 2023 to conspiracy to violate the Lacey Act and conspiracy to launder money. Court documents show Antle made thousands of dollars in payments to transport animals from all over the country. Antle will face 1 year in federal prison. New at 4, Georgia Lieutenant Governor. Amazon Prime Days are back this week. We're on your side with advice on how you can avoid scams.
And we're tracking pop-up showers and thunderstorms this afternoon, or really we could say close to our evening hours right now. Lots populating over by Clarks Hill Lake. I'll have a check on our current conditions and what you can expect the next 7 days coming up.
If you're living retired,
Wrdw 12.
Today's Braves game watches Peachtree Sports Network. Mega High Braves Fastball on Peachtree Sports Network.
Now, your First Alert weather with meteorologist Emily Acton.
Well, we're tracking scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon leading into our evening hours. So if you have any outdoor plans tonight, make sure you have that rain gear. Our heaviest thunderstorm right now really just starting to move out of our area over in Bamberg County, but overall everything is below severe limits, so that's some good news. Tomorrow we're going to see some more showers, but we're bringing back the heat for us again tomorrow afternoon. We could feel close to 103 as early as 2 p.m. for us. So another very hot afternoon in store. Make sure you're staying hydrated. And I know we're seeing the afternoon showers and things are cooling off for us, but still, we're having very hot first half of our day, really up until around 2 p.m. It's still going to be very hot before those showers move in. Here's what we're looking at, though. Starting off the day tomorrow, dry, but have that rain gear with you. Don't be fooled that it's dry in the morning. By the time we get into the late afternoon, even into our evening, we're tracking those scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some could be on the strong to severe side. So something else that we're keeping a close eye on. Main threat's going to be strong straight line winds embedded within these storms. Once we go throughout the evening tomorrow, becoming a little bit more widespread and heavy in terms of rainfall and lightning, but should be out of our hair for the late overnight hours tomorrow. Looking at the Storm Prediction Center, we have a marginal risk out again for Wednesday. All of our counties, most of our counties here as we go throughout our Thursday. So that's a level 1 out of 5. And again, that main threat is going to be strong straight line winds, but anticipate heavy rainfall, lots of lightning with those thunderstorms as well. Things will start to warm up as we go throughout our weekend, but hey, drier conditions are expected both Saturday and Sunday and even into the start of next week.
Safety alert for you. Today kicks off Amazon's Prime Day sales, but there are some scams you need to know about before shopping for deals. Some of those include watching out for gift card scams where you want a prize. Another is a notification saying there's been a price adjustment on something you bought and it's now cheaper, and they'll offer you a refund. If you receive a message, check your order status on the Amazon app or website. Coming up on News 12 at 6 o'clock, your senior investigative reporter Liz Owens is on your side with advice as you shop around this week. New updates on impacts of President Trump is sharing her story after serving our country and battling cancer. How she's helping give back to cancer patients next.
And looking at the severe risk for the next 3 days for us, we are anticipating strong to severe thunderstorms both Wednesday, Thursday, and possibly even Friday. I'll have a check on what all we can expect and a look at your 7-day coming up.
Here at the come and experience a community engaged in living out God's mission as we encourage and support one another to grow in faith and impact our world for Christ. We welcome you to join us this week on one of our campuses in Augusta, Belvedere, or Grovetown. You can also join us right here on WRDW News 12 at 11 a.m. for Warren A Way of Life. Visit us anytime online at warren.church for more information. We hope to see you this Sunday.
Well, this just in, we do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This covers portions of Allendale County, just south of the city of Allendale. But hey, if you are hearing thunder, make sure you are going indoors. Just a very heavy thunderstorm going on right now, a severe thunderstorm that's happening for us. And this is going to be the trend as we go throughout the next couple of days. Tomorrow, a little bit more widespread for us. Here's around 4 p.m. Again, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Then it could be heavy at times of rainfall, and again, lots of lightning possible with these storms. Main threat, though, is going to be strong straight line winds. Once we go throughout the overnight hours, a little bit calmer for us, starting off Thursday dry, but we're going to do it again for your Thursday afternoon, even into our Friday afternoon as well. But hey, Zana, Saturday, Sunday is looking mostly dry, and that's when it matters, right? We want our weekends to be good.
No, that's absolutely true. Those are pool days for a lot of people, Emily. Today on the good side, meet a veteran who says she isn't just surviving cancer, she's thriving. Lauren McCoy shares how this veteran from New Orleans served her country and is now serving cancer patients.
Lost my dad when I was in high school. he had cirrhosis of the liver and other things, because he had a hard life. And then losing two brothers from addiction just kind of really woke me up.
Gibbs says she was determined to break the cycle of addiction. So she made a big decision at 17 years old.
I lived on my own with my best friend, and we joined together in the buddy program. And so I wanted to, help my country, but also we were poor, and I knew that it would pay for my college.
She says her military career took her overseas and eventually to the rank of lieutenant colonel.
It saved my life. I've lost two brothers from addiction, and so just, breaking away from, that, it's kind of hard for me, but just getting away from a hard childhood, really, in the military was my saving grace for that.
Gibbs says her goal was to reach a higher rank.
But, sometimes God gives you think you have a plan. He goes, no, not it.
Until
first mammogram.
She got an unexpected diagnosis.
And the doctor said I had cancer. First he goes, we're going to help you get through this. And I'm like, we'll be getting through, doc. We'll be getting through. And he's like, you have cancer.
In 2020, after her first mammogram at age 41, Gibbs says her doctor told her she had stage 4 metastatic breast cancer in her breast, lymph node, and rib. Where are you right now in your cancer journey?
So I am NED, that means no evidence of disease, so that means, I'm stage 4, so there's no cure. So I do treatments every 3 weeks, indefinitely, till one day there's a cure, which I know there will be one day.
Gibbs says she's been NED since February of 2022. She receives treatments every 3 weeks at Ochsner's Gail and Tom Benson Cancer Center and gets scans every few months.
It was an earth-shattering experience, but it also brought a new purpose to my life.
That purpose? Helping others fight the disease.
I saw a need for an organization for all cancers, men, women, children, everyone. And I wanted an organization that was local that, help with mentorship, advocacy.
The Fight Like a Warrior Foundation pairs cancer patients with mentors who have gone through the same experience.
Well, I just want to show people that cancer isn't always a death sentence. Sometimes it is, but most of the time it's not. I believe your mindset is half the battle.
I love it. What a strong woman sharing her story, helping other people. To help give back to the Fight Like a Warrior Foundation, you can head to fightlikeawarrior.org. Crews started work on the Grovetown trails at Uchi Creek today. The trails will be closed until Friday as the boardwalk is being repaired after damage from Hurricane Helene. You're looking at footage from the trails as crews began the work this morning. Book bags. There are several back-to-school supply drives happening across the CSRA, and that's probably something you may need. Use your phone right now to scan this code on your screen. It'll take you to a full list of back-to-school drives. The next event is Success Steam's 10th annual back-to-school book bag drive in Aiken. That event is on Saturday from 9 to 12, but if you can't make it, again, just scan this code. It'll take you to a full list of other back-to-school drives. The Richmond County school system is looking to hire more employees. Tomorrow, they're having a job fair to recruit potential employees. Hiring managers will be at the Richmond County Board of Education from 9 to 12 to conduct interviews and review resumes. The school system has more than 100 jobs open, from mechanic to media specialist. To see a full list of openings, you can head to the Richmond County School Board's website. Emily.
Well, Dana, we're tracking a severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Allendale County that goes for about another hour, roughly. So we'll keep a close eye on this storm and what all you can expect storm-wise the next couple of days. Auto check on your 7-day coming up.
A car wreck can happen in a snap.
Well, we have an active radar going on right now for our evening. This is going to be the trend. Right now, we're actually tracking a severe thunderstorm warning that was just issued for portions of Allendale County. That goes until 5:45 this evening. So make sure if you are within that warning polygon, you are staying indoors, away from windows. And again, even if you are not within this warning polygon and you hear thunder, make sure you are going indoors. But looking at the next couple of days, this is really going to be the trend for us. Wednesday, we're under marginal risk. All of our counties here in the CSRA have that chance to see a strong to severe thunderstorm Thursday. Most of us are under that marginal risk as well. So just know this is going to kind of be the same pattern as we go throughout the rest of the work week. But good news is our weekend is looking pretty good, but we'll get to that in just a second. Here's what we can anticipate throughout the day tomorrow. Overnight, dry conditions to start off your Wednesday, but once we hit around 1-2 p.m., those showers and thunderstorms will start to pop up, becoming more widespread and heavy throughout the evening. Overnight, things should start to be clearing out for us, so that's some good news there. But things are looking hot otherwise once we get through the next couple of days. But hey, our weekend is looking dry, but temperatures will be on the rise, so it's kind of one or the other, Zaina. We'll have the storm chances, or we're going to have those really high temperatures in the afternoon.
At this point, I think we're all getting used to it. It's summertime. Thanks, Emily. We're back on News 12 Live at 5.
No matter what your favorite Braves